evening. I wanted to come on here for a few minutes and share a couple of thoughts. I hope everybody's doing really well. I have to say, I feel like I'm doing pretty well right now. Things feel pretty aligned in my neck of the woods. How are you that way? How's it going? So, the thing that I think I wanted to come on here and speak on real quick, because I think it would maybe help some people, just as a reminder, if you have people in your reality that are going through something we talk about often, the different what are called um, ascension symptoms, or the light body shift. I really got to see whatever this process is, which I believe it's a change in the atmosphere. It's like a new reality that we're adjusting to, a more full reality. I understand it as the mother's system, and it also correlates with our fascia system in the body. So it's like we're transcending the nervous system and moving into our more original blueprint. And this is happening naturally. When they speak about the origins of COVID and whether they're natural or not, I just want to scream yes. And it really makes a difference to understand this. It makes a very big difference in people's process and how it presents and how things heal, or versus possibly perpetuate. And I just think it's so important to be able to really, with confidence, reiterate that this is a very deep, very intense at times healing process. I have been reminded recently, because I have a good friend who I keep in close contact with, who it seems like after this last set of flares, like actually the day that the X flare hit Earth. Hi, Paul. Hi, Patricia. Thanks for being here. When that flare hit Earth last week, it was an X flare. It was like a 1.1. But it's interesting. I can feel that stuff. And I think everybody kind of receives it and processes it differently, but it's like we all receive it and process it somehow, right? So people are at all different stages in their process. And I know, isn't it beautiful? Oh, it's so gorgeous right now. And I feel super grateful and peaceful right now. I love you. Thank you. Okay, like basically she is experiencing a very intense, very itchy rash. And it reminded me of some of the phases basically that I went through on and off for months. If not, I kind of feel like I was going through this itchy stage for like almost a year and a half on and off. And it was very unsettling, because at that time we didn't really have a whole lot of answers, or a lot of time to have our answers kind of validated through experience and all of the ways that we can validate truths for ourselves, you know, which is like, I think, such a part. Yes, it's the moon, which I think is such a big part of the journey, is like kind of really just learning how to trust our hearts again. Um, I think it's, I think that's the key. But I think that we don't have to all, or, some of the people that are going through it now don't have to go through the discomfort for as long, because we can quell some of the unnecessary fear that like literally perpetuates and creates these like unfavorable terrain conditions, because I really feel that these incoming photons are interacting with our consciousness, and we're like really creating, um, co-creating. Even now we're co-creating, even now, so it's important what feedback we give and how we interact with that those energies, right? So it's interesting. So as much as I know that some of the discomfort is there for a reason, it's not all unnecessary. And part of it really truly is just a very deep molecular healing. It is not a blink of an eye per se. It's many blinks of an eye. And this is like, there's a big X flare. We can look at that as one. But, you know, it's layers and it's a process. But yeah, I saw it up close, and I feel like it's so important for me to be able to try to put it into better words for everyone that can hear it, or to just be like, um, share our stories through our experiences. It's information, it's important, and it makes a big difference in our process. And, since we're all connected, if one person's feeling pain, we all do at some level. So it's in our best interest to get to get the unnecessary stuff quelled and be able to confidently, wow, so pretty, confidently be able to deliver a healing message. That's really all I think I wanted to say. Hi, Aphrodite. All right, but I love you guys. Have a beautiful night. And yeah, may your heart's desires come true. Peace is the prize. Much love.